In this video, I'll demonstrate how you can leverage basic arithmetic and math functions in your PySpark code. So I've created a data frame storing some fake transaction data. But note that this time, I've defined the schema using DDL rather than struct field and struct type methods in PySpark. So let's perform some basic math operations on this data frame. So if I want to return a total price column, which is the quantity multiplied by the unit price, then I can simply use an expression like so. df.select, but actually first let me select all of the columns. Transaction ID, quantity, unit price, and then I will do the expression. So I will need to reference the columns, and I can't just do quantity asterisk unit price because that will throw an error. We need to reference the column objects without them being a string. So string column referencing does not work when you're using expressions. So we can either use data frame attribute access, we can use the call function to create a column object, or we can use data frame indexing. Let me just use data frame attribute access. So I can do df dot, and then that will be the column name, which is quantity, and then multiplied by df dot unit price. So now if I do dot display, that works. But again, the column name is the expression. So to alias this expression, we can actually embed the expression within parentheses, like so. And then do dot alias. And I will just call this total underscore price. So I also want to reassign this to the variable df so that we store the results, and then we can display it. Great. So we have reassigned df to be this data frame, which consists of the total price column in addition to the previous columns. So instead of using this select method, since we're creating a new column, we could also do the with column method. So we could have done df underscore with column, and then we could create a total underscore price column, and then that's the result of the expression. So that will be df quantity multiplied by df unit underscore price. And that would work the same. So if I do display, it will just return the same values, as you can see. So this is an alternative approach by using with column rather than defining it in select. Okay, so notice this negative number, minus 15. This is due to a return where the quantity is -1. Sometimes for the total price, you may still want to express it as a positive number and add another column with a return flag, for instance. So to display all of the numbers as positive in a column, we can use the abs function, which is short for absolute. This function takes a column and computes the absolute value. So let's import it from PySpark.sql.functions, import abs. Okay, so I will do df.select, and then for reference, I will select the total price column without using the abs function, and then I'll also select, and then I'll also return a column where I am using the abs function on the total price column. So let's display that. So as you can see, it's converted the negative to a positive. Okay, so what if we were required to discount the total price by 25%? Well, then we can recompute the total price like so. So we can do df.with column, and then I will just say total price. So this will overwrite the existing values of the total price column. And then I can actually do df.total price multiplied by 0.75, which applies a 25% discount. Note that this works because we have already defined the total price column, but we could be more explicit and do df.quantity multiplied by df.unit price multiplied by 0.75. And then we can do a dot display. And that's worked, as you can see. So actually, let me create a new column called total price with discount. And then I will store that to the variable df, and then we can display it. So here it is, total price with discount. Okay, so when we have the total price with discount, we can see some of these values are to 3 decimal places. So we can be consistent with that, and we can use the round function for this. The round function will round the values in a column to a specified number of decimal places. So for instance, let's say we want everything to 2 decimal places in this column. So what we can do is df.select, or actually let me just do with column, and then I will get total price with discount, and then I will just do round on that same column, total price with discount, and then round it to 2 decimal places. So the first argument is the column, and the second argument is the number of decimal places. So let's display that. So first I actually need to import the round function, which I've forgotten to do. So let's go here and then import round as well. So that's been imported, and now when I run this, it should work. And it does. So everything is now to 2 decimal places. As you can see, this was previously 3 decimal places. Great. So that's worked. I'll stop here because this should be really basic stuff. You can refer to the official documentation and then go to math functions and see all of the additional functions that you can use.